Yo, what up, guys? Beside here with this champion guide for Lord Shazar. This champion has been in the game all from the beginning and is best known as a bomb champion people use in different content. And is also known or holding the record for one of the best champion you can use as your leader slot in the arena because he has 32% speed, even higher than an arbiter. So that's what he's best known for in raid. In this video, I want to take a look at if he's still very viable to be used in 2023 or beyond in raid content, despite all this raid has done for this champion in terms of making bomb meta more viable, adding new champions who can even do bombs, but still, he's still left behind in some places. So let me tell you, the first place you encounter this champion is the campaign right here, not as a boss, but as a wave. Along when you see, he's always in all these waves, and it kind of the champion that doesn't let you cross over. Well, the boss is also a problem, but he kind of deals with you in the wave content when they're trying to beat stage 3, 4, and so as a newer player. That's him right there that is always placing bombs on you, and when before you take a turn, the bomb just explodes on you and you're dead. So that's your first encounter of this champion. So if you're obtaining him, you can do that same thing to your enemies. Now I have to state clearly that this champion is best in the arena. Yes, because he has that speed aura for the arena. That means his bombs in general work for general content, but there are some champions who do it better these days in the new bomb meta. I'll point out some before we talk about his kit right here. Gnishak is one that does it better in terms of the damage for bombs. Why? Because of that 200, he deals double damage basically for anybody who has higher max HP than 200k right here. Double damage for bombs. So this is one reason right here why Gnishak is better. That's why this champion is still left behind. Then comes Gaius and the Gleeful also, who has a lot of other debuffs right here to place right here and can also ignore unkillable buff that the enemies put on themselves. So there are many reasons why people don't still want to go with this our old champion that is still good. So I'll show you how I built him, but before we talk about his build, let's see his skills. On his A1, he attacks one enemy 3 times. Damage increases by 15% for each debuff on the target. Now this means that this champion was best used in the early game. Back in those days, it was best used in the clan boss. Any champion that increases damage by 15% for each debuff on the target. Can you imagine how many debuff the clan boss has? 10. You can fill up the clan boss bar with poison, decrease defense, decrease attack, and all that stuff you put on the clan boss, right? He just counts 15% for each. 15% times 10, that's 150, right? 150% damage increase on an A1. This is what a lot of people used him for in the clan boss. They don't even worry about his bomb on the clan boss. They usually want him to just be going crazy with this A1 on the clan boss, and he dealt a lot of damage. Up to today, he will still do a lot of damage with his A1 on bosses, especially that have a lot of debuffs on them or enemies. So that's a very useful A1, and it kind of shined in the clan boss for that very long time. Now I don't see him in the clan boss anymore, but if you're building an unkillable team, you needed somebody to do damage, he might just be the champion for you if your other champions are not doing it properly, and so on. So on his A2, this champion will boost his own attack. That attack buff that he places on himself cannot be removed. He will also place a block debuff buff on himself for 2 turns. He will grant an extra turn. That means everything he did for himself, increase attack and block debuff buff, is actually for 1 turn because he just took an extra turn, and it would, all these buffs he put on himself. It would have been cool if he puts on a 3 turn on a all these buffs for 3 turn, then it takes another turn, extra turn, then it would be on 2 turn. But that's something to know right here. All this is increased attack is actually for 1 turn, not really a 2 turn one, because it grants system an extra turn. You always want to start the battle with this increased attack skill. Why? Because he's guaranteed to grant himself an extra turn, right? But his bombs will deal more damage. Basically, attack is what a lot of bomb champions or all bomb champions need to do crazy amount of damage on the enemies. The more attack you have on this bomb champion, the more damage that bomb will explode for. Not a lot of books to spend on that A2, and I like that. But on the A3 right here, you have to spend 6 entire books to book it fully, and this is his main damage dealing ability, the bomb, and it's on a 5 turn cooldown. After you spend books on it, it's even crazy. If I quickly check, let me just quickly check one of these champions. Let me just check Gaius. It's the same thing, right? No, that's a 3 turn cooldown bomb. Places 2 bombs. What about Gnishak? I just have to compare their bombs. That's a 4-turn cooldown bomb. So he still has the bomb that has the highest cooldown right here. An entire 5-turn cooldown because it's old and have not revised his stats a long time. So it probably needs to be adjusted a little bit to catch up with the current times. Because 5-turn cooldown for bombs is not the current times anymore. So once you use this skill in battle once, you have to sit there and just use your A1 and A2, A1 and A2. But granting yourself an extra turn maybe means you come around to it fast enough. So he places 2 bombs with this skill. It has a 100% chance of landing. You will need accuracy on to make this happen. But check out, if you have crit rate on this champion while he's hitting the enemies and placing this bomb, he crits at the same time, the bomb will be decreased the detonation time by 1. So the bomb will actually go from 2-turn count to explode to a 1-turn count to explode. So it is necessary that this champion is built with 100% crit rate. So your bombs will be counting down for less and exploding really fast. There's no reason why you want to place bombs on the enemies and then allow it to stay an entire 2 turns. You want it to detonate the next turn the enemy takes, and that is what this crit rate will help him do on this skill. So put crit rate on this champion, even if you're not building crit rate on him for damage purposes, not crit damage purposes. No, you're using it just because of this bomb detonation time. So that's a very, very important right here. You cannot miss out on crit rate. Go crit rate glove. Normally on damage dealers, we just go crit damage glove and then find crit rate elsewhere. No, just go crit rate gloves on this champion and focus on attack. So that's the way I build this champion. Like I said, you need accuracy on this champion, and the best build, the best gear set you want to go for this champion is going to be perception. Yes, I say perception because newer players who do not have stone skin, the best source of accuracy and speed, because bomb champions are not slow. Bomb champions should not be slow because they need to take that turn before the enemies nuke them down. So if you're going to be a slow bomb champion, you need stone skin. But if you're going to be a fast bomb champion to take turn before the enemies, remember it has that speed aura of 32%. That's not something you want to be slow about. So you want 3 pieces of or 6 pieces of perception set on this champion as a newer player coming into raid, and that will give you the highest accuracy you need to even land bombs on a Duchess, land bombs on a Mitrala. And so that's probably what you're looking for. The damage dealers on the enemy team is not a problem. Even with 200 accuracy, you can land bombs on them. But when you go 6 pieces of perception set or accuracy set, you go up to 400, 600, 800 accuracy, which will make sure you land bombs even on tanks. So remember, when the enemies have block debuff buff on themselves, you cannot land anything like bombs. Therefore, you usually need somebody like a Madame Series, somebody like a Prince Kaima, somebody like our newest champion we have in raid, the Sun Wukong, to cleanse all the buffs the enemy has on them, so that his bombs will not be blocked. Even champions that have stone skin on them sometimes can have bombs on them and even do more damage to them. So high accuracy is very important. Speed is the second priority on this champion. Those are the 2 things. Well, no, high accuracy and attack before you even talk about speed. So I'll show you my total stats I have on this champion, then I'll show you some of the gear. I managed to hit 5k attack. That was high priority. I tried to aim for about 200 speed and above. I didn't want to go 180. Now if I went to 180 speed or 170 speed, my attack would probably be at 6,000. So I wanted to balance between speed and attack. That's why I didn't push up to 6,000 attack. I also had over 100% crit rate right there. You can see my crit damage is not the focus right here at all on this build. Resistance is also not the focus. Remember, I'm just trying to go once, nuke them down and call it a day. And right here on the accuracy, I have over 452. Yes, 452 accuracy, because this champion needs to land bombs on a lot of people. If you don't have enough accuracy, always pair this champion with somebody who boosts his accuracy, like a Lady Kimi, like a Yoshi the Drunk. There are a lot of champions who can boost accuracy these days in raid. So pair them along with this champion to boost that accuracy by 50%. So you add an additional 200 or 100 to your accuracy depending on how much you have. So check out my stone skin set. I'm just trying to be protected for 1 turn. Normally we'll go stone skin 6 pieces on stone skin on a bomb champion or other champions who want to go fast, right? But we're expecting him to go slow. But in case, just maybe if the enemies cuts in or they manage to get ahead of me, I want to be protected for that first turn. Even if everybody else is dead, if he places his bomb once on them, they will be dead for sure. That's why I went towards 1 turn for Stone Skin. It doesn't really matter also because he's taking an extra turn without his skill. So even if you put this champion in a 2-piece 2-turn Stone Skin set of 6 pieces, you're still gonna, you know, come down to 1 turn because he just wasted it. All right, for my sets, I'm looking for speed, accuracy, crit rate, speed, accuracy, attack, crit rate, speed. See, I focused a lot on speed. Accuracy, I don't know what I was doing with HP and defenses. On the glove, I went towards crit rate. Like I said, this is where I got most of my crit rate. I don't even want crit damage because I want to clear them with bomb. Attack on the chest and attack on the boots are good, but if I'm too slow, if I wanted my speed to be about 220, 230, I'll put speed boots right here. So for those who do not have enough speed, go with speed boots. I have enough speed, 200. That was my goal. That's why I see me going toward attack on the boots right here to give you even more damage from the bombs. Attack on the chest, normally damage dealers go crit damage on the chest, but this champion is going towards attack because this is how you do damage from bombs. The higher attack you have, the more damage explosion you get from your bombs. So attack right here on the ring, and of course accuracy on the banner because I didn't go a lot of perception sets, so I'm getting accuracy from here. And yeah, I've shown you the total stats. Let me show you his masteries. This champion, like I said, was not built for damage, so I'm not going towards the offense tree. He's built for high accuracy, land your bombs and let it explode. That's why you see me go towards this direction. You'll find these masteries on LH's website and other options if you want to choose anything else. If you're going to use him for clan boss, remember he's not doing a lot of bombs in clan boss. He's going towards well, he's a triple hitter on the clan boss, so you're going towards giant slayer for clan boss build. Because like I said, his A1 goes crazy on the clan boss. That hits 15% for every debuff the clan boss has. So you want to go towards offense 3 if you're going to use this champion in early game, whether it's brutal or nightmare clan boss, even ultra nightmare clan boss or killable teams. He could be your main damage dealer right here, dealing high amount of damage, high crit rate, high crit damage for that build. You not need to go towards crazy high amount of accuracy for clan boss build. So maybe one day we'll test him out in that content, but for now, for my account, this is the purpose he's going to be serving: a bomb champion, not a clan boss champion, because I already have Manita and Fane doing damage right there for me. That's why I didn't put him in that build. For his brimstone, I went towards that brimstone blessing because this high amount of accuracy will mean I'll land brimstones. Maybe if somebody survives in the enemy team for some weird reason, brimstone can maybe help me finish the rest of the job. Against bosses, this is also going to be helpful, but I'm not going to be using this champion against bosses, even if his A1 goes crazy against them that have a lot of debuff on them. All right, I've already talked about his aura, fastest arena aura in raid. Maybe there are people who do it faster in other content, I'm not sure, but for the arena, I'm sure he's the only champion who has the fastest. It doesn't mean he will go first always. You know, some people in the arena has the crazy amount of speed, even they can use their Lady Kimi and be faster than your arbiter. It's crazy. All right, let's head into some battles. Have I recommended other builds that you can have for him? Yes, I've talked about perception, and for early game I've talked about stone skin for end game. Let me know in the comments if there are any other ways you will build this champion. For now, let me just head into some battles. The first place, always no waste of time. We want to see this champion, what he actually does in the arena for most people. So I'll head straight there to the arena, and I'll put together this team so that we can actually see him in battle and see him how it works. I'll put together somebody who will boost my accuracy. In case I don't have enough accuracy, I just want my Lady Kimi right there to boost me along. Lady Kimi is also perfect because she'll remove any buffs that the enemies has on them. Well, one, and she'll maybe help me remove their buffs and then allow me place my bombs. I also brought along a champion who can place a weaken, because weaken increases the amount of damage that enemies take from bombs. So if you can place weaken, even if you don't have decreased defense, no problem. Is weaken that's the main thing that is supposed to ensure that you deal even more damage from your bombs. And of course, I'm adding a little bit of security right there in case we don't so we don't get nuked or something, so they don't take me down. With my stone skin, is going to protect me. So that's my accuracy has been boosted, neutralize their threats, so now they have nothing to do but wait to die. That's just a sample team that can work. I'm going to place my decreased defense and weaken, and now if you let him go on auto, he's going to place his bomb right now. If you allow him go on auto, he's gonna, without hesitation, he will place his bombs. But let's say I wanted to do something else. I want to start the battle with the A2 to increase my attack and grant myself an extra turn. See? So I still get a chance to take a turn. If you have somebody like a, what do you call this champ? A foley on the enemy team, you have to be careful about buffing yourself up, because there are some enemies who benefit from you buffing yourself. All right, let me go right there and place my bombs. He is gonna be weak affinity against these two champions. So let me see if he can still land it. They died. I didn't even put an high crit damage on this champion. So how is he killing them in one hit? So does that mean we don't get to see when the bombs explode? Let me put it on slow speed so we see when Madame Series just melts right here with the bombs. Boom, that's it. 40k for one bomb. 40k damage for one bomb. Now imagine me having two bombs on them. That's 80k. How many champions in Raid Shadow do you know that have 80k HP on them? Only tanks maybe have 80 to 100k. So most champions in Raid, in the arena especially, will go down to those two bombs. That's usually all you need to take down the enemies. Two bombs on them. So you have to be careful about negative affinity, of course, else you can't land your debuff against such enemies. All right, let me try it. Let's see if we can clear the arena list right here and put it on faster speed and see. But I like that increased attack though. Maybe I'll prioritize him going with his increased attack, because if they do get a turn, see, if I do it on auto, he just goes in with the bombs. He doesn't bother about increased attack, but I tell you, you should always go with that increased attack. I might set that up in the next battle, so he starts the battle with that. He's not even letting the bombs explode. These enemies are too weak. All right, let me prioritize increased attack for the next battle. All right, now we have a Yoshi. This is also a weak team. I just want to do some sample tests. Now this is the go first team. I want him to start the battle open with this. Let's put it on auto and see. Well, I think arena just reset. This is a Monday, I guess. That's why I'm seeing a lot of, I got dropped down to gold 5, early gold 5. That's why I'm seeing all these weak teams right here. If I'm closer to platinum, I don't think it will be this easy. Let's see this champion that has bombs on him. How long can we kill him with one bomb? Nope. Can I get him with my A1? I did. So I knew that tanky champions would be a little bit difficult. Now, if I had two bombs on him, he would have gone down. So Darash and Marishka. Now, this is a team that is full tank and gonna be all sorts of problem, and a cleanser. But I can put their skills on cooldown, no problem. But somebody will be protected that I cannot place bombs on them. See, somebody, Rotos is protected. Can I remove the protection? Nope. Put their skills on cooldown, decrease defense. I'm gonna kill everybody, then deal with the Rotos separately. Increase my attack. Place the bombs on everybody else. Yes. So Rotos will be left standing after I kill them. Hopefully it doesn't kill my entire team though. Two bombs and this champion survived. How? Okay, they had shield. They had shield, some shielding on them. You see the power of smite? Brimstone helped me take down that Necrit that was about to survive. Let me see if this champion will die to two bombs. There goes Rotos. There goes Rotos. Trying to do... He was protected. Now he thinks he can just kill me one by one. I didn't bring a reviver. I guess my Duchess would have been better right here than Lady... than what's her name? Yumeko. You necessarily don't need this decrease defense and weaken. Maybe right there I should have brought a Duchess instead of somebody to revive me and try again, or even a Kaima to put some people to sleep, or even remove their buffs, because obviously Lady Kimi is not able to take down all the buffs by herself. Roto is gonna slowly but surely kill me. Not if I kill him first though. That's Rotos left. Can I do it? I'm not sure my A1s can take him down. Let me see. I can't. He's so weak. Rotos is weak. Once he's no longer protected, he's a weak sauce. I won that one. I was just waiting for his big shields and everything to fall up. And let me try a Duchess. This is a fast team. Let me just see. If they are fast, Duchess will just block everything I'm about to do to them. But they are slow and they have a shield that I cannot remove them. put their skills on cooldown. Even a Duchess that have maybe high resistance got her skills on cooldown with the help of Yumeko. Who is going to be a problem for me? Duchess? Doesn't matter. Let me go in with the A1. Increase my attack before I place the bombs. Duchess got it on that. That's the essence of having high accuracy right here on this champion. So you can land these bombs on. Oh, 2 bombs, 40-40, and she survived. Let me kill her before she tries to revive anybody right here. Even block her skills. She survived. That's it. That's the bomb meta. It works if you go first. Now, if you are thinking, what about the go second team? What does it look like? You want the enemy to go first, but well, you want to go second. You probably should I test that theory out on a go second team? He still doesn't want to be in the leader slot, I guess, for that type of team. But you want something like, how do I put a go second team right here? Now, I don't need all that good stuff. I want him protected by Necrit maybe. And who else for a little bit of sustain? Duchess? Will this be enough protection? I can even go increase defense instead. Let me just try this last battle. Let's see if increase bombs will work in a go second team like this. He's protected. I survived their hit. So now that I've survived their hit, it's time for me to retaliate. And let me protect Duchess a little bit more. Increase my attack. Place the bombs. Oh, this champion is here. Mitrala. I forgot that they have a Mitrala. Is she gonna cleanse? She did not cleanse. I do have a Duchess though. It's gonna be a long battle. Let me end it right here. But it's the go first team that he belongs in. So if you want to test this champion out in other type of content, you can see I built in just for bombs, not really testing out his damage, his A1, his A2 and others for other content. I just wanted to show you how I will use him in 2023. That's Lord Shazar, and that's how most players will build him. If you want to go for a clan boss build, obviously you might need some kind of sustain, not accuracy, not resistance, not all that. You want to go maybe lifesteal if you're at super early game, or stalwart if you don't want him to go down fast. Depending on your team though, he's not going to work alone. Best in an unkillable team, so he can just focus on his damage. All right, that's Lord Shazar. That's how I'll build him. That's how I'll be gonna be using it for a while. But whenever I look for bomb champions, I'll tell you I always go towards Gnishak Vermin Lord, or I go towards Gaius the Gleeful. He's not my first point of call for bombs. Even there are other bomb champions who are even doing more damage than these other two. Maybe they're even single target, War Mother and all that. There are a lot of bomb champions these days in raid, but he's still very viable, like you can see right here in the arena. This is low arena. You might have to build him a little bit faster, a little bit more accuracy, depending on your level in the game. Let me know how you built your Lord Shazar, where you use him. I'm hoping to learn more. Hopefully this is not all he can offer in the raid. Since from the beginning of raid, when he was a clan boss champion, now being an arena champion, he has remained in those two roles. Let's see where else can we use this champion. I'm hoping to learn from you guys in the comments. Later guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below which champion you want me to take a look at and build for you guys. Later guys.